Hello everyone, welcome to 11.8, volume of rectangular prisms. The essential question is, how can you find the volume of a rectangular prism? This is very simple. What you need to do is the volume equation. V equals length times width times height. Okay? So, before we get into the actual examples, I want to go over something that you might see on the benchmark. And when I say might, it means you're going to see it. So they're going to give you an equation like this. They're going to give you a big cube or rectangular prism, okay, big rectangular prism, not a cube, okay, and then they're going to show you that it's made of smaller prisms, and then they're going to tell you to find the volume, and they'll say that, you know, one cube, one little square equals a cubic unit. They're going to say find the volume. Well, all they're telling you is that, hey, one of these layers right here is the same as one of these layers. And there's 3 layers total. That's all they're telling you. Okay? So all you have to do is count the different cubic squares. Okay? So let's do that together. Alright? I see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Or I could also say that there's 6 here, plus the 6 here, plus the 6 here. Or I could even say 6 times 3. So the total volume for this thing, since it's the same as these, is 18 units cubed, or 18 cubic units. Okay? And that's really all it is. So you're going to see that on your benchmark. Don't freak out. Just know that those layers, you just want to count one and then multiply it by however many layers there are. There might be 4, there might be 5, there might be 3 layers. They're going to show you, and you just need to count one and say, okay, what's that times however many there are? In this case, what's 6 times 3? Okay? Now, they might just show you 1, too. They might just show you one like this, and they might say something like, okay, there are 4 of these total. Since there's 4 of these, how many are there? And you'd have to count. Okay, well, I see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they say there's 4 layers, I got to do 8 times 4, which equals 32. Okay, I just wanted to go over this real quick so that way you guys aren't unfamiliar with it when you see it later on, because we're going to practice it, then we're going to do the benchmark on it. All right, let's go ahead and do the example problems. So volume equals length times width times height. Well, what's the length? The length is 5. What's the width? 3, and the height is 4. Okay, and you remember the dots represent multiplication here. So volume equals, I'm just going to do 5 times 3, which is 15. 15 times 4. And you can do the commutative property, which means the order doesn't matter. You could do 3 times 4, 5 times 3, okay? And I know 15 times 4 is 60, because I know 15 times 2 is 30, 30 times 2 is 60. And you could have done it where it's V equals 5 times 12. Maybe you did 3 times 4 first, and you know 5 times 12 is 60. So it's going to be 60 inches cubed as your final answer. Okay? That's number 1. You pause if you need to. Number 2, volume equals length times width times height. I want you to write that down every time. Volume equals, the length is 4, the width is 3, and the height is 6. So I'm going to do 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 times 6. 12 times 6 is 72 feet cubed. That's all you're doing today, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you write down the steps. Okay? Have a good one. Thanks for watching.